For those of you that are in the know,
I'm in the know.
there's this thing.
What am I in the know of?
There's this thing called Immaculate Grid. That's
Yeah,
kind of a trend.
I am in the
that's been
know.
sweeping the nation. BaseballReference.com is this website that basically has like every baseball stat under the sun, and they started this thing where it's basically, there's probably a name for this, but the easiest way to say is it's a 3x3 grid.
Sudoku.
But it's not, because you have to come up with things that connect them. Well, no, it is kind of like Sudoku. Yeah, it's kind of like Sudoku, where basically across the top three, you would have like either a baseball team or a statistic, or like it would say like they're in the Hall of Fame or something like that. And then going down the left side, you'd have other ones, and then you have to, where they connect, fill in a player that fits that thing. So if I had Yankees on the top one on the side and Orioles on the top one, the first top one, you'd have to find a player that played for both the Yankees and the Orioles. That would be how it works.
Michael Jackson.
They eventually expanded this to a bunch of other sports. Very fun. And I wanted a disc golf one, and one of our Patreons made a disc golf one. He wrote down all the possible names for each one in the boxes so that you pick from. It's really hard.
Wow. Can we please work together?
Yes.
Thank you.
So we will, normally in Immaculate Grid, there's 9 spots you're trying to fill. You literally get one guess per box. So if you have 9 total guesses to get as many as you can, so if you get it perfect, that means you go 9 for 9 and you got all of them filled. So like normally I'll get like 5 or 6.
Oh,
it's very difficult. It's very difficult. There are some guys that dominate.
Okay.
So the way that we are going to do this is, I'm going to give you, instead of 9 total guesses, I'm going to give you 12.
Okay.
Because this is very difficult. And I'll start with ones I think are a little bit easier, and then we'll kind of work our way to the difficult ones. So the very first, and remember, if I read you one that there's a ton of possibilities for, you may want to try to go for a more obscure name rather than a super popular one, so you can save, you only can use a player once.
Okay.
So you might just not want to throw a name out that's super, like, would fit a ton of different questions.
I just need to hear how this is going to happen.
So
because I'm right now very confused.
Like,
I think I understand it. Just start the game.
Your first square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll read them all first, and then we'll go one by one. So you're going to have to get across the top. You have 1+ major win, ace in the 2023 season, and 0 major plus Elite Series wins. And going down the side, you have 35+ majors played. Not one played, greater than 1030 average round rating for Pro Tour major events this year, and current star team or team champion for Innova. So those are your categories. So your very first one you need to do is somebody who has 1+ major win and 35+ majors played.
Oh my gosh, this is hard.
1+ major win and 35+ majors played.
1+.
Anybody that fits that category. This is your easiest
There's a lot
category.
there. Well, you're saying like don't
choose a more obscure one so that it doesn't have to be used for this.
Yeah,
like
you
choose a less popular player.
You typically want to, if you kind of think of one that you're like, ooh, that's kind of obscure.
I mean, with everything he just said, I think we're fine to go Paul McBeth there.
Okay.
Because I don't think Paul fits the other ones.
Okay.
I think let's just go Paul McBeth.
Sure. Paul checks it.
Yeah, you're right. None of them sound uniquely Paul McBeth. So
Paul checks that box. That box is completed. We'll go down here, and this is still in the 1+ major win category. They need to have at least 1 major win.
Okay.
And then this person also has to have a greater than 1030 average round rating for Pro Tour and major events this season.
1+ major win and greater than 1030 average rating, just at Pro Tours.
Pro Tour and majors this season.
Greater than 1030 average, 1+ major win.
It's just 1+ major win overall ever. Okay. Who would have
probably Eagle McMahon?
Okay.
I feel like he's played pretty solid all year. Mm-hmm. He had the injury at the beginning. He has a major win, and he's high rated. He's always high rated.
Is that your pick?
Okay. You like that?
Yeah, I like it.
Eagle McMahon.
That is correct. That he is.
Heck yeah.
He was one of 6 total people. So that's a good one. All right, the last one in this row, you're doing or column, I should say, you're doing very good. Is 1+ major win and current star team or team champion for Innova.
Okay.
Nate Sexton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still just thinking about this season. That makes sense.
That is correct. There you go. All right, you're 3 for 3, and you're
Come on,
through
Big
the
Hunt.
first column. Very
Big
good. We're gonna go to the second column now. This is one that is a bit more difficult.
Okay.
This first one is the ace in 2023 season column.
Yeah, that's gonna be
ace in the
nightmare.
2023 season and 35 plus majors played.
Nico LaCastro. He has aced like 4 times this weekend, and he's had to have played 35 majors.
That's true. I was thinking,
that is one of 2 people. That was the hardest category.
Heck yeah.
Ooh,
So
can we know the other person afterwards, I guess?
I can tell you because they're not available for anything else. It was Nate Sexton. So you only had one possible.
And we already used
person.
Nate Sexton.
You guessed it.
Okay,
yes,
wow.
so that was very good.
Wait, he aced this season?
He aced yesterday.
Oh.
Or 2 days ago.
Cool beans.
No, I think it was yesterday too. He had 2 aces at MVP.
Nico,
all right.
Nate Sexton did not play
Yeah,
MVP.
not Sexton.
He was asking about Sexton.
Oh,
okay.
I don't know. I don't know when Sexton got
what?
his. The next one is ace in the 2023 season and the greater than 1030 average round rating at Pro Tour major events. You can do this. I believe in you.
The aces I just don't pay much attention to. Is the problem.
I know you can do this. Think.
We gotta just think who's had greater than 1030, and we just gotta
I know
shoot
you.
from the
I
hip.
know you can figure this one out.
The more you say that, the less confident
I
it makes
believe
me.
in you. I believe in you.
Who aced? I feel like
my two thoughts.
Yep.
I feel like Isaac Robinson had an ace. He's played very good. He's had some bad finishes. The other player is 100% in the 1030 category. It's just did they ace is Calvin Heimberg. I don't know if Calvin aced. I kind of feel like he did. But I don't know if that's last year.
I feel like I remember, I can see aces happening, but I can't remember who they are.
I'm in the same boat. I feel like I remember a Calvin Heimberg reaction to an ace. I just don't know if I remember it from last year or this year.
I don't, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen.
I think let's do it. Calvin Heimberg.
Yes. Thank you.
Come on.
He just had that. It was he was trying to chase somebody down. I forget exactly what tournament it was, but it was a big deal.
It was like the most emotion he's ever shown.
Yeah, he freaked out. It was only a few. It was only a few weeks ago. All right, you're still perfect. 5 for 5.
Come on, Big Hunt.
If you can get through this one, you might actually be able to do it. So this is another ace in the 2023 season.
Gosh, I hate that.
And current star team or team champion for Innova. I'll say this, there are only 2 possible people that you can get because
I already used
Calvin and Nate are already used.
Why do I feel like Jeremy Coley aced? Do you feel it?
I mean, he
Are
seems
you
like
feeling
a guy,
it now, Mr. Krabs?
He seems like a guy that would.
Well,
ace.
we got to think team.
Now,
is this FPO too?
You also,
Yeah,
if
is
you'd
this
like
FPO
to,
too?
we can skip this category and we can go to the other ones and then you can come back because that's how this game usually works. Is you can kind of fill in ones you know. So we can skip it if you don't. If you're like,
does this FPO too?
Yeah, that's what I want.
huh?
Just
No,
MPO.
these are all MPO players.
Okay, so
I
let's
should have
think team
mentioned that,
star and
sorry.
champ. Okay, really quick. Let's just think through. Calvin, already used him.
Yep.
Sexton, already used him. Coling, on the table. Who else is there? Joel Freeman.
Barsby.
Greg Barsby. Did Barsby low-key ace out of nowhere?
I don't know.
Joel Freeman sneakily could have, but is he actually on team champ or star? I think he's team champion. Double G. Did Double G ace?
I don't. Sounds maybe familiar. I don't know.
The
I don't
aces,
know.
I just don't
Hunter.
keep up with aces.
Yeah.
That's the hard thing of this. Is like that's such a dumb stat. I feel like because it's just out of the blue. Like
It is a very
you could
tough
ace
one.
in 120th, and I would never hear about it.
Yeah.
It's a very tough one.
I feel like I could sneaky feel Double G, but
Let's skip it. Let's skip it and come back.
I like it.
Let's skip
Okay.
it. We skip and come back. Because if we come back and we do everything else perfect, we'll have 4 guesses.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
All right, staying at 5 for 5 and move on. I actually changed my mind. This one was going to be pretty easy, but since Matteo won, it is probably the hardest one now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And this is the 0 major plus Elite Series wins category.
Okay.
And the first one is 0 major and Elite Series wins and 35 plus majors played.
0 Elite Series and major win
This is very difficult.
and 35 plus played.
Very, very difficult. I would
So
be
it's someone who's got to be on tour for a while.
I'd be astounded if you got this right.
really?
and
Okay.
they can't.
It's a
have
short
won.
list. Short list.
Elite Series and
Who
major.
hasn't-
Because 35 majors
So
played
who
is
just hasn't won?
And this is Elite Series and majors.
yes.
So they just have never won
and that
anything.
counts NTs. Like, yeah, they just have never had a big win. But they've played in 35 plus majors. Which is a lot.
That is a lot.
So I mean, it's got to be like 9 years at least on tour.
Okay.
At least.
I need
but
that.
Probably closer to 10 or 12.
I needed that.
You know what?
Idea.
Let's ride with 12 because there's 4 a year. If you play all 4 for 9 years straight, you're at 36.
Yeah.
But no one's playing all 4 for 9 years straight because that means they're going to like the Aussie Open in Australia, and if they're not winning, they're not going there every year.
Whoever this is deserves a win.
Has Cale Leiviska?
And we can move down
Has
again.
Has he won anything?
Has he won anything?
The other two in this column are easier if you want to move down and come back.
What do you think? Before we move down, let's just think here for a second, and then we'll move down. Has Cale Leiviska ever won anything?
No, but he's definitely been.
He would definitely check the first box of 35 majors, but has he won Elite Series or a major, like anything ever?
He has so much to his name. It feels like, but I can't
think
of
any
of it.
Surely. He's been on so many lead cards, but I feel like he's never won. I feel like he's never done it. No, because Yuli would have been known as the greatest to have never done it over Matty O. Because he's been touring longer. Matty O, remember, got on tour like 2 years ago. The dude didn't tour, like went through a whole stretch of his career where he just didn't tour. He just played Alabama courses.
Yeah, but did you... Yep.
All right, let's skip down. Skip down.
So I want to skip it.
The next one down is 0 major plus Elite Series wins and a greater than 1030 average round rating this season.
Can we go back up for a second? Let's just get back into the previous one. KJ Nybo, maybe.
Oh.
Has he ever won anything big?
He's been playing for forever.
He's been playing forever.
He's just another person where I feel like there's so much behind his name.
Okay, let's just get back down.
Surely he's got to
repeat
have
what
won.
you just said.
So 0 major plus Elite Series wins and a greater than 1030 average round rating this season.
Anthony Barella, right?
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah, I think let's go with AB.
Correct.
Yeah.
Come on, Hunter.
All right, the last one in this line here.
So we're going to have 2 left after this, Connor.
0 major plus Elite Series wins and current star team or team champion for Innova.
Okay.
So that is going to be tough because...
What did Joel Freeman win?
Okay, well, hold up.
Sorry.
Hold up. Joel Freeman's only ever won a silver event, I think.
Okay.
So that's probably a good answer.
Okay.
Philo Brathwaite. Has he ever won an NT?
Did he win whenever he got
Beaver
his albatross?
State? I don't feel like he did.
I don't know either.
Okay, Joel Freeman for this one.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, so we have the 2 left.
So now
we've got 4 guesses. Where are we at?
You're
7
for 7.
So we have 5 guesses to get 2 names.
Correct.
I feel like we had...
So we can throw some stuff.
I feel like we had better names for the first question.
0 major plus Elite Series wins and 35 majors played.
That's a tough one, I think. Okay, what's the
and then
ace
you
this
have
year?
the ace in 2023 season and current star team or team champion.
I feel like we have better chance at guessing that one because the star and champ.
Okay, let's go to the ace this year.
I mean, if y'all get this perfect, like my mind would be blown.
Okay, so our options here: Double G,
ace
maybe.
this year, and a team champ.
Yeah, or star.
Well, we just got rid of Joel Freeman.
Yeah, we did. So we got an option of Double G.
Joel Freeman was not on the list anyways.
Okay, we've got an option of
Big Germ.
I
think let's go Jeremy Colling.
Okay.
I feel it. Jeremy Colling.
Wrong.
I didn't feel it. Okay, we're fine. We got 4 more guesses.
You felt it. You're just feeling the wrong thing. It's okay.
Okay, did Double G ace. If we use Double G here, we can't use him the other place. Ooh, but I don't know if Double G surely won something.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that about every
silver
name.
events just blur everything.
Was also you have to play 35 plus majors.
True.
No, because Double G.
I don't think it's Double G.
Okay, do we like Double G here? Ace this year? I don't know about aces. I don't know anything about aces.
Like I'm convincing myself that I've heard about him acing, but I'm not sure.
Okay, you know what? Let's roll with it. Double G.
That's correct.
Yes, Connor! Come on, Connor! Come on! All right, so we have what? 3 guesses for this last one?
3 guesses for the last one.
We had some
in real Immaculate Grid. You would have gone 8 for 9 though, and that's still very impressive.
Okay,
but you got the 3 bonus guesses, to get 0 major plus Elite Series wins and 35 plus majors played. The last one.
I think we start with Philo. Let's just try that.
Okay,
Philo.
That's
Brathwaite.
correct.
Yes! Come on!
The only people on that list: Philo Brathwaite, Johnny McRae, and Dave Dunapace.
Wow.
Oh.
All right. So Philo was the only one we were getting.
Like literally this I was Nate McLean. Shout out Nate McLean. He's the one who made this grid, and I was so excited. And then I looked at it and I was like, this is hard. Like there is like 2 or 3 names on like 4 of these.
Man, if we would have went Philo, we could have went into that last one with a chance to go perfect.
The other guy that sneaky fit a couple of those categories was Nathan Queen. because he's on like either the star team or the champ team. But you guys did a really good job.
I love games where we work together because I can just
impressive.
let Hunter just has all the facts, so he just bounces them off of me, and I just go, yes, no, yes, I don't know.
Nate,
the ace one is what scared me because like I just don't.
That's a tough one.
I don't know when people ace.
Them out there.
You just have to like,
as soon as when you thought of Philo, I was like, oh my gosh, they're gonna do it because like I didn't think you were gonna pull out Philo's name, and I knew you needed him to get that last one because Johnny McRae.
I was never gonna Johnny.
I
or
would
Dave Donapace, of course.
I would have. Johnny McRae is for some reason always in the back of my head. You know? I don't know why.
If you're listening to this, Nate, make us another one. That was very fun.
That was
a good time.
That was very difficult.